Unpopular opinion, rest days in the NBA should be banned. They should be illegal. You shouldn't be allowed to do it. Listen, I know what you're thinking, but these guys are playing 4 or 5 times a week. It's so taxing on the body. They have practice and the flights and maybe the bus drive. I don't want to hear it. These are grown men who are millionaires. Millionaires. Let's bottom of the barrel guys making $1 million a year. First off, if the player is only making $1 million a year, you're probably not hearing about them taking a rest day, right? The ones we hear about rest days are the superstars. 15, 20, $30 million a year. Those are the guys we hear about. So let's just say $10 million a year. You're a grown man playing a child sport for $10 million a year, and you need a rest day because you just played basketball 2 days in a row because you had to take a 6-hour flight. You don't know what tired is. How about this? How about you be a construction worker making $70,000 a year, working 10 to 12-hour days, and then you still have to go home and take care of your pregnant wife and 2 kids? How about you be a server / bartender making server minimum wage, which in some states is $2.13 an hour, which means after taxes hit it, you don't even get a paycheck. Your paycheck is literally $0. Zero. So you're literally working for tips. 8-10-hour shift. Try working a double 12-14-hour shift for no money on your paycheck, only working for tips. Oh, and by the way, that restaurant did $25,000, $30,000 that day. Do you know how busy that is in a full-service restaurant to do $30,000 in a day? That's busy, unless it's a 5-star where your average check is, $250, $300 a person. When your average check is only $25, $30 a person to do $30,000 in a day, that is insane. That means that you never stopped moving for the entirety of your shift. You didn't get a chance to eat. You didn't get a chance to snack. You maybe got 2 sips of your water or your energy drink. That's tired. 5 days a week, 6 days a week. Oh, and they're a server, so there's a good chance they're still going to college too. That's tired. How about being a doctor? You know how many years they spent in college to go make, they're making good money. They're making 6 figures. Don't get me wrong. But they're pulling 8-10-hour shifts at the hospital. Maybe a surgeon. Somebody's life is in their hands. That's not just physically tired. That's mentally exhausting. What if they lost that life? What if the husband who just got home from the construction job came home and the 2 kids were being a terror all day and the wife was sick? So now not only did you just work 12 hours at work, but you got to come home and take care of the family. That's tired. They deserve a rest day. You're an NBA player making millions of dollars a year to play a child's game. And you mean to tell me that practice a couple times a week and 2 to 3 to 4 games a week and maybe a couple thousand miles of flying on an airplane is too much for you? You don't know what too much is. You've got it so good and so easy that you're trying to make it even better and easier for you just to collect your paycheck. Unpopular opinion, rest days should not be a thing in the NBA. Can't change my mind on this.